The Leadership Alliance is transformative.
It is effective, it's important.
Leadership Alliance is a catalyst.
A professional family.
It's a career builder.
An opportunity, an incredible opportunity.
It brings together the best people. It brings together the best ideas.
The Leadership Alliance is family that looks out for you.
It's fantastic, it's wonderful, it's groundbreaking.
Without Leadership Alliance, I wouldn't be where I am right now.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the 2021 Virtual Leadership Alliance National Symposium. I am Dr. Medeva Ghee, the Executive Director of the Leadership Alliance and an Associate Professor of the Practice of Behavioral and Social Sciences at Brown University. And with close to 1,200 registrants, this is our largest symposium to date. Over 700 family and friends have signed up to listen to the presentations and support the nearly 500 students, that includes undergraduate students, graduate students, and our alumni, who will be giving presentations or assisting undergraduate students with their presentations over the course of the next few days. Welcome to you all. I bring you greetings from Rhode Island, a state whose history is preceded by and interwoven with Indigenous history. We are all connected, and we must honor and recognize the contributions of our First Nations. So although we are meeting today on this virtual platform, I would like to take a moment to acknowledge and pay respect to the Narragansett and Wampanoag peoples, who are the traditional custodians of the land on which Brown University resides. This recognition is so important as it allows us to take an opportunity to reflect upon and affirm our commitment to equity, inclusion, and justice. For the Leadership Alliance was established in 1992 with the belief that talent is everywhere, and we are committed to developing that talent into leaders and role models who are prepared to stand up against social and racial inequities. And so our theme, Scholars United, Dismantling Injustice, is not only relevant to this conference, but it exemplifies our commitment to this work every single day. A remarkable community of faculty mentors, institutional and summer program coordinators from the Leadership Alliance network of more than 30 colleges and universities and private industry contribute to making the summer research program, the professional development program, and our national symposium a success. And I would just like to thank all of our professors who've been serving as faculty mentors over the summer, to all of the professors who are supporting these students at their home institutions, all of our administrators, for all of the work that you do to support the next generation of scientists. I am truly grateful for your service and your commitment to our shared vision of building a diverse research workforce in the sciences, the humanities, the social sciences, and in all disciplines. It has been a privilege to work with a team who carries out the administrative responsibilities of the Leadership Alliance with dedication and purpose. So I want to take the time now to acknowledge my awesome team and to thank them so much for what they do every day. So Dr. Thais Bingham Hickman, who is not only the Associate Director, but is also an alumna of the Leadership Alliance Summer Research Program. Samantha Anderson, who, as many of you know, has been spearheading the Virtual Professional Development Program, is also supporting all of our summer students in the Summer Research Program. And last but not least, of course, Maria Doval, who is the Conference and Events Specialist and the administrative mastermind of the Virtual Leadership Alliance National Symposium. Every year, the symposium gets bigger and better because of her leadership and because of her commitment to this work. And so I want to thank my awesome team. And Maria leads the Symposium Planning Committee. This is a wonderful committee of colleagues representing institutions from across the Leadership Alliance. Dr. Don Brunson is actually now leading the career development workshop and is not able to be with us for the virtual national symposium, but he chairs the symposium planning committee, and he's at Vanderbilt University. Ernestine Baker is at University of Maryland, Baltimore County. Geneva Baxter represents from Spelman College. Victoria Flores is at University of Chicago. Vanessa Gonzalez Perez is at the Princeton University. And Edgardo Sanabria Valentin is at John Jay College, and he's also a doctoral scholar alum. So please join me in thanking the Symposium Planning Committee for all of the work that they've done that has resulted in an exciting and invigorating program that you will see unfold over the next 3 days. Now, I mentioned earlier that we have over 700 registrants representing family and friends of our students will be presenting. So let me just say to each and every one of you, thank you to all the family members and friends who continue to support our students during yet another virtual experience as they pored over academic texts, data sets, and join Zoom meetings throughout the day. We thank you for your commitment to their education. For the late Nelson Mandela said, and I quote, "Education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world." And I always borrow the proverb, "It takes a village." And I use that to emphasize that we could not do this without your support. So I would like you to know how much we appreciate all that you do for supporting the students in their academic endeavors. We're really excited about all the students who are going to be presenting their research in oral and posters over the next 2 days. And we want you to know that after these students have been participating in the research and presenting their research over the summer, we're not done with them. We continue to mentor them. We continue to provide resources for them throughout their academic pathway and provide programming at the graduate and postgraduate level. So if they move on into graduate programs, which 77% of our students do move on into PhD programs, and they've completed their degrees, of whom more than 800 have completed their degrees so far, these are our scholars who continue to come back and to give back. And we continue that mentoring because we believe that by mentoring these students, we are creating a legacy of scholars. So we welcome them back and we thank them for coming back. So we thank the graduate students who are going to be serving as moderators for the oral and poster presentations over the summer. They've also served as study group leaders for our students in their summer program. We want all the graduate students to know how much we appreciate them coming back and giving back. And for our doctoral scholars, again, those alumni who have completed their PhD and MD PhD degrees, who are forming a rank of nearly 1,000 of them so far, we want to say thank you also for fulfilling the promise of leadership and supporting the next generation of leaders and role models. Providing the platform to make all of this happen are my colleagues in the Brown University Media Services team. Their active engagement promotes meaningful and memorable conversations, and this has happened throughout the summer. So we thank them for their expertise and spirit of collegiality. Now, last but not least, I want to thank the guest of honor, all of the students who have been participating in our virtual summer program. Thank you for your willingness to join us on this extraordinary journey of exploration, experimentation, and innovation. We know that this was not easy for you to build community and to do research and to connect with each other in these little Zoom boxes, and yet you persevered. So I applaud you for your collective resilience, tenacity, and creativity. Now, we're going to see more about your creativity as we have asked each of our research sites to represent. And this is documented in our virtual roll call. So we've provided this opportunity to submit videos to represent their host virtual summer research programs in very creative ways. Let's take a look.
Hi, my name is Alexa Bonilla, and I am a rising senior at the University of Puerto Rico. And this summer, I'm doing research at Brown University.
Hi, my name is Anna. I'm a rising sophomore at Heritage. I am doing research with the Leadership Alliance at Brown University.
Hi, I'm Christina Hung. I'm a rising senior at Smith College, and this summer I'm doing research at Brown University.
Hi, I'm Diana Nopatista. I'm a rising sophomore at Columbia University, and this summer I'm doing research with the Leadership Alliance at Brown University.
My name is Gio Guarnuna. I'm a rising sophomore at Brigham Young University, and I'm doing research this summer with the Leadership Alliance at Brown University.
Hi, I'm Jacqueline Perez Soto. I'm a rising senior at the University of Puerto Rico, and I'm doing research this summer at Brown University.
Hi, I'm Jessica Turner. I'm a rising sophomore at the University of Maryland, Baltimore County, and this summer I'm doing research with the Leadership Alliance at Brown University.
Hi, my name is Michelle Bonilla. I am a junior year student at the University of Puerto Rico, and this summer I am doing research at the Brown University.
Hello, my name is Morgan Woolridge. I'm a rising senior at the University of Missouri-Columbia, and this summer I'm doing research with the Leadership Alliance at Brown University.
Hi, my name is Noemi Rivera Acevedo. I am a rising senior at the University of Puerto Rico, and this summer I'm doing research at Brown University with the Leadership Alliance.
Hi, I'm Marielle Smith. I'm a sophomore at the University of Maryland, Baltimore County, and I'm doing research this summer with the Leadership Alliance at Brown University.
Hi, I'm Samantha Kulunga, a senior at UTRGV, and this summer I am in the Leadership Alliance with Brown University.
Hi, my name is Jaidaris, and this year I am a rising senior at the University of Puerto Rico, and I am enjoying my time at the Leadership Alliance at Brown University.
D
A
R
B M
O
U T H
Virtual.
Sure.
2021.
We are diverse.
We are phenomenal.
We are multi-talented.
We are trendsetters.
We are passionate.
We are tenacious.
We are leaders.
We are innovators.
Are the future of medicine.
We are pathfinders.
We are capable.
We are unstoppable.
We are influential.
We are investigators.
We are resilient.
We are advocates.
We are trailblazers.
We are gateways to liberty.
We are served.
H
A R
D A
R
D
Harvard
Astro.
Hello, I'm Dr. Dexter Lee from the Department of Physiology and Biophysics at the Howard University College of Medicine. I currently serve as the Institutional Director of the Summer Research Early Identification Program and First Year Research Experience Programs. We are glad to send students to the member institutions as well as receive students from the member institutions. Howard University is glad to be a founding member of the Leadership Alliance. Howard University, HU, you know.
Morton School.
Business. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's go.
State San Marcos.
Westmont.
Virginia Commonwealth University.
ECU.
Virginia!
Howdy from College Station, Texas, the home of Aggieland and Miss Rev. I'm Deepanjali Chowdhury, and I'm going to be an incoming sophomore at Texas A&M this year. I'm currently majoring in electrical engineering with a minor in math, and I'm also a part of the Posse Foundation Scholarship, #PosseLove. I'm currently working with Dr. Roy in the UMBC, University of Maryland, Baltimore County, RU in Smart Computing. My project consists of utilizing a user's calendar and creating a health and diet plan around the user's schedule. That information will then be relayed to a chatbot, and the user can communicate with the chatbot about their health and diet plan. I'm so excited about the research I'm doing, and thanks and Giga!
That was awesome. Thank you so much to all of our participating research sites. Thank you all so much, and congratulations to all of our students who, as you've seen, have participated from across the country. This was so exciting You've been showed your creativity in such an amazing way. Really, congratulations to all of you who participated either in the virtual summer research program, the virtual professional development program. Awesome is the word that keeps coming to mind. We are so proud of all that you have accomplished and all that you will accomplish. And as much as I'm inspired by this event, we know that we are a society that is faced with many challenges, but I want you to know, so this is a message to the students. You can turn your challenges into opportunities. You can approach these challenges with confidence. This is what I've noticed all summer long. I've seen this as I've engaged with students throughout the summer and in previous summers. Based on what you have been learning over the summer, based on the networks that you've made, based on all of that, you now have something to say. So allow the scholarship that you are engaged in to contribute to the body of knowledge in your discipline through a lens informed by your unique perspective. So embrace who you are and where you come from. Nourish your passion and never stop learning. Continue to get up and continue to get involved and to envision yourself in the position you choose to pursue. And when you have a seat at the table, leading the discussions, making the decisions, do not shy away from engaging in difficult issues with a scholarly discourse. Never forget to empower and energize each other. For I love to say, each one, reach one. When you do these things, you will see that you can change the outcome of these challenges. As scholars united, you can change how we think about injustices. So keep asking the questions that no one else is asking, and be empowered and inspired to amplify your voice against injustice through a scholarly discourse. Each of you embodies the work of the Leadership Alliance, for we believe that the innovations that will shape the world of tomorrow will be discovered by you, the students who are forming the ranks of our nation's colleges and universities. Your future is our future. So this is the moment for you to be the realization of your transformation and allow your scholarship, your passion, to amplify your voice against injustice. So throughout the symposium, we will hear how diverse leaders are using their scholarship to dismantle injustice. And I hope you will engage in the invigorating conversations we have coming up over the next 3 days. So we're kicking off this symposium with the first plenary session that's going to be happening a little bit later this afternoon at 4:30. So please join me as I am in conversation with Dr. Ashish Jha, Dean of the School of Public Health at Brown University. And tomorrow, day 2, we're going to start off in the afternoon with storytellers, with our doctoral scholars. Again, these are our alumni who participated in the summer research program, just like many of you, who got into PhD programs and completed their doctoral degrees in all fields and are now the leaders and role models in the research workforce. And it's so telling that our own doctoral scholar resident, Dr. Tice Bingham Hickman, will be moderating that event. And then the exciting part of the symposium comes when we get a chance to hear about the research that you've been doing throughout the summer. And so we've got student oral and poster presentations in the afternoons on day 2 tomorrow, as well as day 3 on Saturday. And we'll kick off Saturday with another keynote presentation by Dr. Camille Burge from Villanova University. And then we get to engage in research again in the afternoon, and that's the conference. And so we're really excited about the 2021 Virtual Leadership Alliance National Symposium. For me, this moment is bittersweet because before we go, I would like to take a moment to reflect on my 15-year professional tenure with the Leadership Alliance. There is a proverb that says, every end is a new beginning. And my new beginning is going to take me to Paris, France, where I will be able to combine my dual passion of global health and higher education on an international stage. The Leadership Alliance means more to me than you will ever know. It's been my professional family for the past 15 years. And I want to thank everybody who has supported me, mentored me, worked with me. It has been an amazing journey. I also want to do a special shout out to my husband, David, who has been there for me throughout these 15 years, for no journey is ever traveled alone, and beyond that. So in preparation for this farewell, in many ways, I pre-recorded a video to share my thoughts on all that we have accomplished and the impact the Leadership Alliance has had on my life. So I look forward to sharing that with you, and I look forward to continuing engaging with you throughout the symposium. Have a wonderful event. Thank you.
I started with the Leadership Alliance as the Assistant Director in 2006, but that was not my first engagement with the Leadership Alliance. My first engagement with the Leadership Alliance was in 1995 at the first Leadership Alliance National Symposium. I was a PhD candidate at NYU School of Medicine, and I remember going to that conference thinking, wow, I see so many people who look like me. I see so many faculty who are supporting me. I see that there's actually a community of students, faculty who are invested in developing us as scientists, as scholars, and I was so excited and energized after that conference. When I was recruited back to the Leadership Alliance in 2006 as the Assistant Director, I felt like this was an opportunity to give back. Being in the Leadership Alliance has been a humbling experience because there are so many people who have paved the way. So many of my mentors, so many colleagues in the Leadership Alliance before I even knew the Leadership Alliance existed, who were working behind the scenes to make sure that communities of color had access to the top training at competitive colleges and universities across the country. To pave the way for us to think beyond what we thought was actually possible and to eventually take over the leadership of this organization, I wanted to make sure that we stayed true to that vision of making sure that students from underrepresented and underserved groups had access, had opportunity to spaces where they could see themselves in these leadership positions. It's been an incredible journey, and collectively working with my team, the faculty, administrators, the students, the alumni, our institutional leaders have contributed to laying a strong foundation for the Leadership Alliance. And I know the future is going to be very bright for the Leadership Alliance, and I'm excited as to where it's going to go.